because that 6 days was lost, I couldn't get Warzone Bootcamp out. Because I didn't get Warzone Bootcamp out, it went a lot slower. And then what ends up happening is I need to make sure everybody's getting paid. So I have to just post videos. Because if I'm not posting videos, I'm missing out on money that I can pay my people with. So that's the reason that I'm now editing my content by myself, is I'm like, if I need to just not pay myself. Like, that's my thought. That is my thought process, is I can't fuck over the people that are working for me because they are, you know, percentage based. And I can't just throw money anywhere. What the? Where is this dude? I just heard him. He was over behind me.
Western County UAV.
Solid copy. Counter UAV running signals interference.
Like, I know he's there. I just saw him. But it just made sense. Like, it sucks that, like, I had to let go of Matt and Javi's done at the end of this month. Like, it sucks. But the big thing is I can't sit there and hold them back from making more money. Like, there's going to be a time where I need to just take the L. And I couldn't put that onto them. So that was kind of the idea of, like, taking over editing for myself, is like, it's going to be slow. Also, like, my big thing is, like, Matt's a really good editor, but it is difficult to, like, explain vision. And I'm not saying Matt couldn't get it. It's just, it's going to take twice as long for, like, him to get it whenever I know what I want. You know what I'm saying? I will say there's certain parts of editing that I really, really hate. And that was kind of why I hired Matt in the first place. But it like, it's just difficult because he's really, really good at editing. But it's hard for me to communicate what I want whenever it's like, if I tried to sit there, like, when hey, what's up, Jessica?
What?
What up? How are we?
What's that? Oh my god. Yeah, that's my mom's name. She made the name.
Yo.
You want to team up? Are you safe? Are you safe? Are you safe? Or we're gonna have to kill each other.
I mean, you're welcome to give it a shot, brother. Try and kill me. Go ahead.
You want to team up?
No.
Oh, is that you?
Dang, that poor kid. I don't know. It's just, it's tough. Because it wasn't a Matt thing, you know, like it sucks. It's not a Matt, it's not a hobby thing. Like, it's a me thing. I knew what I wanted and I didn't know how to communicate that. And I know that, like, communication skills obviously make it better, and like a good leader would have known how to do that. But I'm not yet a good leader. And I don't know if there's going to be a time where I feel that I am I am one. I am B? I am one. You know? I'd love to say that I am. I think maybe they would disagree for some things, but I think at the same time they would agree. Like, they did have a hard time with communication. And like, I know for a fact there were times where I would, like, hand them a video and expect them to understand based on, like, the idea of the video, like being in the title. And sometimes they'd just miss it. And I'd be like, hey, why did you cut this part out? And they'd be like, I thought it was this part. And it's like, yep, that's on me. I'm a idiot. I should have communicated that. Rip to Jessica's son. Honestly, kid's dead. All his friends are dead, too. So. But yeah, so I don't know. I saw this. I was watching this podcast with Mr. Beast. And you can't compare yourself to Mr. Beast. Don't get me wrong. He's like, he's not a one-off, to be clear. He just works harder than everybody else, and he has no niche. He just posts whatever he wants, but it has to be a massive idea, you know? So I can't compare myself to him, but what I can do is take what he says and, like, extrapolate what, like, the idea of it and then put it into my own content. And so that's why that's why I decided, you know what? Like, I need to just make good videos. Like, it's freaking stupid that I'm not just here making good videos, sucking it up, taking the L on some money for a little bit, and just changing the way that I'm doing things so that I'm happy with the content that I'm creating. And maybe other people will be happy with the content I'm creating. I think it'll change my mindset. I think obviously I definitely need to get back into the gym so that I feel better about myself and like I lose a little bit of weight, because I'm like 235 right now, which is outrageous. Like 25 pounds lighter than the heaviest I've ever been. And I know that like 25 pounds is a lot, but I still feel like 260. So I don't know. It's just tough because when you have so much on your plate, you don't want to have to like think. What are you doing, son? What are y'all doing? What are we doing over here, boys? Are y'all running? For real, for real? Interesting play. Content creation is my job. I mean, like, I think the big thing is that you have to remember, I really, like, I lived by the idea that I needed to, I make a freaking empire, which was stupid. So what happened is I would have months that were so outrageous. Like, in a good way. Don't get me wrong. What the? What the?
That was dodgy.
Like months that were like really, really good. But now that like I've had those months, it's just like, it's hard to like make the comparison. So what you have to do is like your year over year, like in your head, or your month over month or something like that. You're like, your goal is to do month over month, really, or like 3 months over 3 months or something like that. Because that's like the most realistic way to set expectations when you're making content. But year over year is obviously, as a business, kind of the best thing you can do. But you don't, like, the biggest thing is to never compare yourself to others, because that's the dumbest thing you can do. Because someone's at a different place in their path. They're making different kinds of content. Like, as a content creator, your job is to be kind of like an artist, right? So you can't compare art. You can say, oh, I made a video that was really good, and your goal is to make it as good as it can possibly be. And not just settle for good enough. I don't know. It's like, this whole thing is just, it's difficult. Why do I think Sally is a dog's blowing up? Relatability. I mean, straight up. Relatability is like the #1 strategy to growth, but I think the issue is for the most part, I don't know how you guys feel, but I don't feel relatable. I think there's like times where it's like really hard for me to like see how you all would feel that I'm relatable. And it's not because I'm like being a arrogant asshole. Like I don't think that I'm better than anybody. I just think that I live like a different life. It's like really hard to make comparisons that are like, I'm not saying like bad comparisons or anything. Hey, big man. Hope you have a great day. I gotta get over here and get some gas. By gas, I mean electricity, I guess. Oh, Oh, this is all hit. It's so much out of your hands with the success of your content. No, it's not. It's bull. Honest to God, that like I can sit there and make excuses for myself. Like, don't get me wrong. Yes, the game is doing bad, but Sally's a Dog's getting 120,000 views a video by posting normal videos, by being relatable, by having editing that is like kind of on point, but isn't over the top, so it doesn't feel like unrealistic.
He's right here.
He's not right here. He's not right here. Close your eyes. Don't you freaking launch, you little baby bag. Hey, big man. Is your teammate coming back? That's tough. His videos feel simple, but they feel relatable. He doesn't make anybody get upset. He doesn't do anything that would like put him in a situation where someone could possibly find anything to be upset about. He makes fun of himself. He's very relatable. Like, his content just works because he's him. He's himself. Like that's literally all that it is. And I know that like sucks because it's like, oh, you know what? Then how do you do it? Okay, well, step one is you do something people understand. All right, let me make a video about a gun, right? Like he's basically, what is it called? I'm trying to think of what it is. It's like trend jacking or something, I think it's called. It's interesting. Just not worth my time at this point. He's basically trend jacking because what he does is he's like, okay, this is the gun. We need to make a video on the gun, but we need to make the video interesting. So it's not really a video about the gun. It's a video about me using the gun. So he's telling a story. You know what I'm saying? It's not I hopped in and I got 20 kills. It's I hopped in and I was really confused because I was using the gun, but it wasn't good enough to kill this guy. But this guy killed me with a gun and I'm really confused. So I'm going to spectate the guy. Oh, the guy did this. Let me try this. And he does all of it in the video. So he kind of gives you the steps in the story of his like learning how to use the gun and trying stuff like it's just a story. It's story building. You know what I'm saying? And of course I could use that, but it's not my kind of content. Like I like meeting people and talking to them and stuff like that. And I really enjoy like random duos, but content like that, while I could do it, and we've done it before. It's just not my thing. What the? Oh my God. Whoa, he's got frangibles. What's up, big man? Just some good old boys.
Không tiêu rồi à?
That's hitting.
Pero no tenemos a nadie.
Mad Maze! Super confused right now. I didn't hit, by the way. Hey, much love, Jow. I think there's like some creators that are like at the top because of obvious reasons, you know. Slater. Oh God, who's that girl? Who's the girl? Who's the girl that played with Slater? Oh my God, I feel so bad. Also a guy in this building. What's her name? Low, lovely Low. Yeah. Sorry, there's so many like lovely girls. You know what I'm saying? Like their name is Lovely something. Like Lulu Lovely, Lovely Low. Like I didn't want to get it wrong. Hold that. That's interesting. Hold that. Dude, no way he sits up there though, right?
No effect on target.
God bless, it's gotta be two teams, doesn't it? Good thing I didn't try and shoot this. Oh my God, there's two? There's two up top? No freaking chance.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV active. Hostile UAV in the area.
That's so interesting. I thought it was like both the players were there. I thought it was one dude up top, one guy down below, and I thought he crossed. But that is not the case. Thought it hooted dinner. I did. I explained to it. What? But yeah, Lovely Low, Slater, trying to think. And Sally are basically the people you want to look out for because they are killing the storytelling game. The only thing about like Lovely Low and Slater that are really like, it's not that I don't like, but like their content feels more kid oriented, and it's not, to be clear. It's obviously not, but it does feel more kid oriented. Don't you buy that UAV, Alaska?
What's that?
I said, don't you buy that UAV, Alaska?
Why?
Because I'm over here. I'm sitting on the freaking buy, bro.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, how come I can hear you talking now?
Because I'm sitting on the buy? What do you mean?
Oh. Well, I never heard you talk before.
Multi-truck is inbound.
Because I'm scared? And I don't want you to push me?
You need some plates? You're pretty low on plates.
Am I, bro?
Huh?
Am I? Am I low?
Well, it's showing that you only have one on.
I only have one on. What? Did that guy just admit to hacking?
Hostile advanced UAV is active.
nerve-wracking.
Aquí, un tiro.
And his name is John Cena.
Está bien. Tiraron precision, yo creo.
Chocar mi-
Por la madre.
Arre.
¿Qué cojones, mano? No pude matar a ese equipo.
Ay, chupapi.
Ok, estamos bien. Ya se acabó. La mierda de ese cabrón.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Ay, no puede ser. De espalda.
Oh. Okay. Somehow, some way. Oh! No! No! You gotta let me up. You gotta let me up.
You got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Requesting fire.
in the area.
Target marked.
Copy that. Mortar strike inbound.
What?
Finish the mission.
Drop.
Impact. No hit.
I'm dead. Huge. That's so dumb. Oh my God, there's no way I should have won that. Good God, man. I don't know if that can be a video. Somebody's gonna just comment on it and be like, God, Expel only is.